Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I've got a crazy story to share with you. Last night I received an email from Awall saying, hey Michael, we've got a cool collaboration that we want to do with you. Hit me up, give me a call. So I gave him a call and we had a conversation, and he said he's got this cool project they just finished up. He'd love to have me come out, make some content, film it, have fun, and kind of share that story of the build. I said, sure, when do you want to do it? He's like, can you get here tomorrow? So I booked a flight late last night, got here just a few minutes ago. Benny's on his way, his flight got delayed, but we're gonna be heading over to a humongous house. I mean, beautiful, beautiful house. We're gonna be filming a home theater tour. We're going to have I think there's a 162 inch micro LED wall. And so this is going to be super cool to me because, you know, micro LED is huge right now. I mean, we're hearing a lot about it. There's a lot of buzz around it, but we don't really see a whole lot of them out in the wild because they're so expensive. So I'm super pumped to be able to check this out in person and really just document that. But I got a lot of questions for them because micro LED is kind of a new technology for me. And so I've got a lot of questions as a consumer, and so hopefully we can get some answers. But we're going to have fun. I want to just kind of do a vlog kind of video in this one, and then we'll do a full interview. And we're going to tour some of the house. There's about 5 or 6 different really cool smart home features in the house, so we're going to include that in the video as well. All right, so while we're waiting on Benny to exit his plane, I want to bring you over here. This is Jackson Hole. I've never been here. It is absolutely gorgeous. Even their little airport here, man. Check this out. Really, really cool. Never seen a small airport like this, but look at the view out here. So it's getting dark. It's gonna be hard to see, but man, the mountains are just right there. So I would love to bring Jessica out here one day to be able to just travel and just kind of check out the nature. There's all kinds of animals out here, but today and tomorrow, it's all about business. We're literally here today, filming all day tomorrow, then hopping back on a flight early Wednesday morning. So I'm pumped, man. Let's get on it. What's up, Benny?
What's up, buddy? Yeah.
You ready for a fun week?
I am, man.
Cool, man. Have you ever been here?
No, I've never.
This is beautiful, man.
It is.
Grab your bags. I got us a car rental, and we'll get on it, man. Get some dinner. He's got one little bag.
That's it.
I got like all 4 bags. I gotta carry all the gear, man.
Exactly.
So you ready, bro?
I am. I gotta get a jacket, man. It's cold out there.
Oh, cold.
I'm a Florida boy.
Florida boy. You know what's funny? I didn't even think about the cold weather.
I didn't. My wife looked it up for me.
I looked online. I was like, yeah, okay. It's gonna be chilly.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be inside most of the time.
Be right back.
Hey, what I'm excited about? This is like the first micro LED that I've seen in a residential space. You know, usually we see it like at Cedia. You know, you see them in the, those lighting conditions. But I want to see like, what does this look like?
Lighting.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's go grab some dinner. Let's have some fun. All right, let me see if I can get a view out here. So this is outside the airport. Man, it's pretty out here. Can't wait to see this tomorrow. All right, guys, we got a good night's rest last night. We were heading to the client's home. It's gonna be a fun day. Beautiful weather, nice and chilly. Took about 2 hours last night to find a hotel. It's super busy here, but got it booked, got a good night's sleep. We're ready to roll. All right, Benny, I think you said you wanted to climb that hill when we get done today.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if that happens. I don't know about that, man. That's steep. Wow, look at those animals, man. That is awesome. They're everywhere out here. Never seen anything like that, Benny.
Awesome.
So there are some pretty homes back here, Benny. Man, that is gorgeous. Like a chateau area out here is just amazing. I think this is one of the most expensive places to live. I don't want to include that. Going back in the woods, man. Got their own little place back here, tucked away. So guys, we are here in a 24.5 million home here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. This place is gorgeous. I want to give you a quick tour of some of the automation, some of the sound systems that are in here. Of course, we've got a dedicated video just on the massive Awall 162-inch micro LED, so I'll link that down in the description. But I want to share with you some cool stuff in this home. This house is massive. We're talking about 8,000 square feet that is heated and cooled. Under roof, talking pool, including the garage, we're about 12,200 square feet. So let's take a look around. One thing that's really beautiful as you first come into this entryway, there is this beautiful staircase right here. And so this is automated. So when it senses motion, you can see it's timed. And so it's going to escalate all the way up to the very top. And then after a while, when you're out of here, it's going to turn off. So here we are in the main living room. So this would be just a great place to bring the guest in, just to kind of chill. Outside right now, we've got construction, but once this house gets finished, there's just going to be a beautiful landscape outside. You're in the middle of the forest. But right behind me, I think this is really slick. So here we've got just some beautiful canvas, this nice centerpiece. But what you don't see is there are speakers behind here. So the builder wants to make sure that there's audio in pretty much most of the rooms. There's whole house audio distributed through this entire beautiful home. We've got 12 different zones. And so each zone, each room can have different music playing, or you could have it seamless to where when you transition from here to a kitchen to the outdoor pool, it can be playing the same information. Another cool thing is all of the rooms have Alexa control. All of the lighting, you can walk into a room, tell Alexa to turn on that particular zone, lights come on, same thing with the kitchen and so forth. And then of course, everything in a few of the rooms, we've got the Echo Bee, but in most of the rooms will be an Echo Show. And so when you first walk in, there'll be an Echo Show. In the bedrooms, there's an Echo Show. So everything's tied in seamlessly, and the builder wanted to make sure the homeowner could have easy access to this without needing somebody like an integrator to come in and reprogram Control 4. They can create their own scenes, or they can just use the ones that he's built into the home. But this is just a beautiful, beautiful living room. Now, of course, this is one of those homes that you want to entertain guests. You want to have a bunch of people over, friends and family members. So once you're finished hanging out in the main living room, it's probably dinner time. And so this is just a great space. It's got commercial appliances in here, pretty much a commercial industrial kitchen, but it's just gorgeous, man. Lots of space to dine and entertain. Of course, you got your wine racks back here and just a whole beautiful environment. And I even love how the builder has created this really detailed ceiling. You don't really see this in most homes. There's just this blend of rustic with modern technology. And I love what he's done here. So of course, this isn't a tour of the whole house, but this is another space that's just cool. You've got a OLED here, beautiful fireplace, just a spot that you can come in and just sit and chill after a long day of work. But once again, we've got the speakers that are built in behind the walls. This is a 4.1 system, so there's 4 speakers in this room and a subwoofer. Again, if you want to watch a movie, you're heading upstairs to watch it on the Awall, the big theater. But this is just a great space. It's just super inviting, super chill, and this is called the hearth room. All right, so now we're upstairs. We came up those beautiful stairs. Of course, you see all this beautiful woodwork all throughout the home. But this is my favorite part. This is what we came up here to see, and that is the dedicated theater room, but most importantly, this beautiful 162-inch diagonal Awall micro LED. So let's head on inside and I'll take a look. All right, guys, this dedicated theater room is pretty sweet. So we're in a room that's about 18 feet wide, 28 feet deep, and 9-foot ceilings. Of course, the prime beauty of this whole room is this massive 162-inch Awall micro LED. Now, I'll have a deep dive video with the CEO of Awall here on the channel, so be on the lookout for that. But this image is absolutely gorgeous. Speaker-wise in this room, it's a JBL synthesis. So we've got 7 bed layer speakers, 2 subwoofers, 6 overhead height speakers. So this is a 7.2.6 Dolby Atmos configuration. We've got seating for 8. So we've got Seatcraft seats. Built into the seats, there's heat. There's also kind of like butt kickers, so you get some tactile response there. So that's super cool. And then there's this beautiful riser with some really cool LED lighting. So as I mentioned earlier in this video, this whole home is still under construction. And even this room, it has not been calibrated. Everything's out of the box other than they have calibrated the Awall 162-inch micro LED. But this rack back here is going to house things like Kaleidescape. We've got the PlayStation 5, so that's gonna cover the ability to stream. Then we've got a JBL synthesis processor, which is going to handle all of the speakers. And then the other processor is just for the Awall. Well guys, this has been an experience that I will never forget. $24 million home here with a beautiful 162-inch micro LED image from Awall. This has just been an awesome experience, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Now, I'll have a dedicated video on the Awall 162-inch micro LED here on the channel, so be on the lookout for that. We did a deep dive with the CEO of Awall. It's an awesome conversation with a lot of educational information on micro LED. Well guys, I'll have a link to it down in the description. Hope you enjoy this video. Have a great week. God bless, and I'll catch you in the next video.